Hi everyone, today we have the 2026 Volvo EX30 Ultra. So Volvo EX30 is just kind of a brand new Volvo that just introduced, I think, in 2025, which is a fully electric vehicle. And today's vehicle is actually a courtesy of the Volo Royal Oak here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So if you're looking to buy this vehicle or any Volvo vehicle, I would recommend to check their website out, which I will just put their link down in the description below. So this vehicle is just having the new design language from Volvo, which has this kind of a minimalistic look. And obviously this is an EV, so you don't have any vents or anything on the front. And these kind of headlight design is something brand new for these EX30, and I think EX60 is just having the similar pattern, which I think is just resemble an Audi stuff. So this is kind of the smallest SUV offered by Volvo, which, you know, it's not as small as you might think. This is a cross-country version of it, so it's just a little bit having a height advantage in compared to the regular trims. And obviously all the all the elements on the back and on the front are LEDs, and I love these new tail-light design, which is like similar to other Volvos but have its distinctive look. So hopping on the back seats, we actually have, you know, this is the tiniest SUV offered by Volvo, but by no means these back seats is small. I mean, they still have a good amount of leg room, and the headroom is also enough. We have these tiny little kind of lights on the roof, and we have we have these controls for the windows, which just, I don't know, the positioning could be weird. Like, I haven't seen any cars in a while to have these stuff in the middle. They have two USB ports but no vents, and no heated seat obviously on the back side. But the heated, these seats have good quality. I mean, these kind of a cloth and leather, but these leather feels extremely good. And we have huge panoramic sunroof. This goes all the way back. So let's just hop outside to check the trunk of these tiny SUV. Push the button. I think this is this one. Yeah, it's hidden in the back. And I think that the amount of space, given the car is just the smallest SUV, is enough for the majority of the people. This is not the biggest, but it's not the smallest. I think it's just somewhere in the middle and perfectly fine for the day-to-day use. So let's just hop in the driver's seat to see what features this quirky little car offers. So as you just sit in the car, the first thing that you might notice and might be surprised about is that this vehicle doesn't have any gauge cluster. Let me just turn this off, and everything is just technically integrated into these massive giant center screen, which could be, you know, a Tesla like design. Like Teslas have the same design, only having one monitor in the middle and no gauge cluster, which Volvo I think is following the same thing. But before just jumping into that, I just want to quickly show that this kind of this part, which is, I don't know, you can only grab it. There's no control for mirrors, there's no control for the windows or anything, just only to grab and close the door. But it's just leather wrapped. I mean, this is just a weird handle, but I think the design is nice. I mean, this is weird, but at the same time I think it's cool and nice. All these elements here, they're just kind of let me just see what's going on. Yeah. So all these elements here, they're just kind of an okay quality. This is just not the most expensive vehicle offered by Volvo, but it's still the quality of the material and stuff are good. So the steering wheel is just leather wrapped, a good quality for these buttons here. We have all the safety features and all these controls for stuff on the monitor here, which I will just talk about it in the next video on the test drive for these safety features. We have these, stick for turn signals and lights, which is just a little bit weird. We have buttons there for like the washer fluids and stuff. We just have to hold there to wash the windows, which is, I don't know, could be weird, but it's not, it's not that bad. And we have the shifter right here. It's similar to other like American cars, which they save a ton of space here, and I think this is okay. Like Hyundai is also shifting toward that. I have no issues with that. And we have, you might notice that you don't have any controls for the windows here, it means that they are just right in the middle, which could be a little bit weird, but you get used to it. But the thing is that is absolutely weird is that if you want to control the rear kind of the windows, then you have to push this button, it turns red, and now you have control for the rear ones, which is, I don't know, maybe it was to save the space, but they are just basically, I don't know, make it complicated. I mean, the 4 keys is just standard, everyone is using that and everyone's happy with it, so there's no need to invent something that have already been solved. But this is, looks cool. We have the center console that just pops out, which is nice and cool, and lots of space. Even you can just have a, you know, for bigger stuff, or just want to use it as storage or something, or if you want to hold cups, you can just bring this up and then you can just close it like this, which is extremely good in quality. It's very heavy and shows how good quality this is. So, and everything, as I said, is just in this monitor. The weird thing is that even if you want to control or change the direction of your mirrors, you just have to go into this mirror section and then using these keys on the steering wheel to change. As you see, I'm just pushing the buttons here and this mirror is changing direction, which is, you get used to it, but it's just unnatural and I don't know, not similar to other cars. Even for the glove box, we have a glove box here but no button, so if you want to open it, you just have to hit this and it just opens, which is, I don't know, it just also like over engineered, too complicated to me. But still, I don't know, for people that love it, it's cool. But this screen is just massive. It's just super responsive. It just runs the latest version of the Volvo system, which have a Google built in, so you don't need to connect your phone or anything, and have tons of options for your car, like car status, settings. You can just change a ton of settings about your car, what you want to, you know, have your safety features and stuff. Even for your fan speed, your AC control, your heated seat and the steering wheel, which the car offers, everything is controlled from these monitor, which could be, I don't know, challenging in the first few weeks that you own this car, but you know, probably you get used to it. But I definitely prefer the buttons here. Just nothing can beat the buttons. Just 10 times easier, more intuitive, and at the same time, you know, everyone can use the car. They just don't need to go into the menus to find something that is hidden somewhere. But yeah, these ones have good quality. I mean, it's just a new design still, and it's just like good quality, and the design is different. So, you know, you don't, when you're just sitting in this car, you feel like that it's just an absolutely different vehicle from other things that is just offered in the market. So apart from all the stuff here, we have a beautiful, massive panoramic sunroof, which is, you know, have a lot of, you know, space, but it doesn't open. You can just, you know, dim it if you don't want a sun to get in, but it is massive. It just goes all the way to the back, which is pretty cool. One thing that I just noticed right now is that, wait a second, what is that? It just turns on the defroster. Okay, it's just in the most weird position that I've ever seen. Yeah, just right there for some reason. I don't know why they put it there. Let's just turn it off. But apart from that, I mean, the overall design, it depends. It's subjective. You might hate it or like it, but I kind of am okay with it. I like, you know, modern designs, and the fact that it's just going toward a Tesla design might, you know, I don't know, might not be very nice to some people. But anyways, we just covered everything for the interior and exterior. And if you want to check out actually how this car drives, which I believe this has crazy amount of performance, like this is the quickest Volvo car offered on the market right now, you can check out my next video. And if you have any questions about this car or any comments or feedbacks, I would be happy to see them down below in the comment section, and hope to see you all in the next video. Thank you.